is Ali and this is one of my infamous AliExpress hauls. How many are in here? I've got 8 AliExpress packages to open for you today, which is not as many as some of my previous AliExpress hauls. However, a lot of these are quite chunky, so I think there's actually quite a lot more products here than it would appear. Just like with all of my other AliExpress hauls, I don't know what's in these packages. I always have all of the products, the prices I paid and the links down in the description box as well. So if you're interested in purchasing any of the products, you can find the link down there. If you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. It really helps my videos get seen by more people, which is really great for me and great for you because it means I can dedicate more time to working on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, and then you'll be notified of new videos just like this one. I post an AliExpress haul every month. I also do other craft hauls and general paper craft and card making videos. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, and if you do, please leave me a comment down below and let me know you're new so I can say hi. Now without any further ado, let's start opening some of these packages. Now it wouldn't be my AliExpress haul unless I started with the very smallest package, so we've got 2 things here. A little while ago I was on AliExpress looking for some new things that I don't already have because, as you can probably imagine, I already have a large amount of what is already for sale on AliExpress. And I found all of these neon embellishments. I think they're meant for nail art, but I thought they would be really, really good for card making because they're quite the right sort of size. So I've got this pack of mixed neon hearts. There's quite a lot in here. There's mixed colours and mixed sizes in here, which I think is quite important for card making because it tends to look better when you've got, you know, a range of sizes of embellishments on your card. So I went for this little heart mix, and these are really, really neon and really bright. I'm quite pleased with these, and they're a good size for using on cards as well, just like scattering like sequins. And then also there is this. I'm just going to take it out of the plastic. This is a little pack of neon silver, gold and iridescent stars. Now I love the packaging this has come in. This is one box, but each of the colours has got a little individual lid, so you can just pop it open and grab the ones you want, and then you're not gonna worry about spilling all of them when you drop them on the floor, which inevitably I do. The colours are really, really vibrant. The gold and silver and iridescent are really, really nice as well, and they're a good size for using on cards. There's a good range of colours in there. Really pleased with those. This seller had a lot more stuff like this, lots of different colours, different shapes, and all really, really affordable, so I'm really pleased with that. I love that this has come in packaging that I can store it in as well, so this is going to be really, really handy. Yeah, very pleased with those. So this is a pack of enamel dots. Enamel dots, they tend to be quite expensive. Even on AliExpress they're quite expensive, but they are cheaper than buying them in the UK. So I think this was about £8 or £10 for this pack, and there's quite a lot in here. These are all glossy enamel dots as opposed to like a glittery one, because some of the ones on AliExpress are glitter. I do have some of those. They are nice, but I wanted some just plain ones. So I'm just going to go through and show you all the colours. So we've got this green one, got a yellow. They're all like tones of the same sort of colour. There's a black and grey and white there. Some pastels. This is like a teal, that's really nice. Orange and peach, there's a brown, there's a purple, and then there's a red and pink there. One of the things I like about the enamel dots from AliExpress is they come in various sizes, so you've got 3 different sizes of each colour and then 3 different colours. So like I said, with the other embellishments it is nice to have multiple sizes because that tends to look better on my projects. So yeah, very pleased with those. That's a good range for me to use on my cards. I always seem to be looking for a colour that I don't have, so I thought I'd stock up and get a big bundle of these. Right, now I know for a fact I did not order these, so I'm guessing these must be a freebie that the seller has sent. If anyone is interested, after I do these hauls I always go and confirm all of my orders on AliExpress, because obviously they arrive. You're supposed to confirm them once you receive them. Oscar, did you want to come in? Oh, sorry buddy. Come on then. I always confirm my orders, so I always check through and make sure that I've received all of the items in the order that I placed. Generally I do. I don't really have a problem. I would say less than probably 5% of my orders there's an issue, whether that's like it's delayed or there might be an item missing, and I've never had an issue getting my money back if one of the items in the order wasn't there. So yeah, I think the service is really good. You do have to wait, but you know, it's coming from China, so that is a long way. And you pay nothing for the delivery most of the time, so no complaints. As you can tell, it doesn't stop me going back. But back to this package. These are 40 sequins, so I'm not really sure what I'll use these for, but it was nice of the seller to include them as a freebie. What I ordered was these. So these are like enamel dots. Well, they're like enamel dots without the glue on the back. So I really wanted some silver and gold. So I've seen some YouTubers using silver and gold kind of pearls on their projects. And I thought they looked really nice. So I went looking on Aliexpress for some. And I think I actually ordered some others because I forgot I ordered these, but you know, hazard of the job. So these are gold. You get a range of sizes in here. You can see you get some bigger ones, you get some smaller ones, you get some super tiny ones down there at the bottom. But I got the gold ones and then I got the silver ones, and these are just kind of like chrome. I've seen people use these on cards and they look really, really nice. So I wanted some of my own. And then the seller also had some iridescent pearl type ones. And these are like an ivory colour, and then these are just like plain white. And I thought these are really, really pretty. So these are similar to kind of an adhesive pearl that you might find on a clear sheet that you would stick on, a bit like the enamel dots, except these are like they're iridescent. So I'm not sure how well you can see that. So they have a little bit more of, they pick up more colour. I love anything iridescent, so when I saw these I just had to grab some, and I think they'll be really fun to use on cards. So yeah, so that's that. Really pleased with those. Oh, I'm glad I've opened this because I nearly bought this again the other day. So this is a big bundle of dies. Let's start with this top one. Well, this is a cover plate die. This gives your card like a textured effect. It's like little piercing and dots, and I've been looking for some like this because I've seen lots of card makers use them just on a plain white sheet of cardstock just as a background to just give that your card like a little something extra. So I think I've got quite a few more in my Aliexpress basket, but this one is really nice. It also reminds me of maybe a tapestry or like a cable knit jumper maybe. That should be really fun to use. You could cut it out of all kinds of different coloured cardstock or even ink blended cardstock, and I think that would look really, really nice. And I've got this one which is like a chevron cover plate die, and it cuts these little skinny triangles as well as these big ones as well. So you could do die cut inlay with this, you could do all kinds of things. I think this would just make a really nice background. You could do it in neutral colours, you could do it in brights, you could do it in Christmas colours. You can obviously have it up whichever way you like. Yeah, really like that one. I think that's going to be really good for backgrounds. Then I've got some leaf dies here. This is just a set of different tropical leaves. So you've got your monstera up there. There's like that's a banana leaf. I don't really know the names of tropical plants, I'm afraid. I only know about houseplants. So these are always handy to have in your stash for when you build in wreaths or just adding a little something extra to cards. So I do like collecting different leaf dies. Then I've got some tags here. So these are smaller tags, and then they've got stitching detail around the inside, and then you've also got these little tiny, that's very small if you can see that, these little tiny shapes to cut the hole into the tag if you want to. So obviously you don't have to cut the hole if you don't want to, which is always nice to have that flexibility. I love that they've included a circle, a star and a heart. I think that's really, really clever. Yeah, I love it. I love a good tag die. Speaking of tag dies, here's another one. This is a larger tag with stitching detail, and then you've got these little tiny ones inside. So I thought those are really, really cute. I love anything really small, and I really struggle to resist it. So there's some more leaf dies here. These are really little. These are some like autumnal dies. I really like the detail on these with all the texture on the leaves. I thought that was really, really nice. And I can see myself using these, cutting them out with some ink blended cardstock done with my distress inks or my distress oxides. I think that would be a really nice project. Then there's another little one here. These are some little kids clothes which I saw on their shop, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I think these are all from PIGGY Craft. Do check in the description box because I will name the seller as well. Yeah, these are really, really cute little dungarees and a t-shirt, great for new baby cards or some young child's birthday. Then we have a stitched detail bow die. I really like this dangly bit of the bow. I thought it was really nice. I've got quite a few different bow dies, but I don't have any with stitched detail, so I thought that would be super fun to have a go with. And then this is like a distressed nested rectangle die set. So I've got a set like this which is tags, which you might have seen in a previous haul, and I just thought this would be really nice to add a little bit of extra texture to a card. You know, make your layers a bit different. So that should be nice to use. There's these two little houses with like piercing detail. I think they're little houses. They're just so cute. I just really like those. There's quite a lot of little sets from this seller like this that are like, you know, less than £1, and I find them difficult to resist. Then the last thing in this order is this big one. So this is a nested circle die set with stitching details again, but these are, I would say this is like cogs, like maybe steampunk kind of vibe. And some of the examples they had made with this on the shop were really, really nice. So I just thought I'd grab that one. It's something a little bit different. I use circle dies quite a lot, and I thought it'd be nice to have, you know, something with a slightly different edge. So yeah, so that is a nice little selection of dies there. If it's the seller I'm thinking of, I've ordered from this seller so many times, and I'm always very impressed with the quality of the die. Like they cut perfectly every time. So yeah, pleased with them. Let's move on to the next package. This one's pink, which is very unusual for Aliexpress. If you've ever ordered from there before, most packages come in grey, white or yellow, and this was pink. So I just thought, oh, pink. This is quite a chunky one as well, so. Oh. I do quite like to reuse my packages whenever I can, so most of the ones from Aliexpress you are able to reuse, which is always nice. And I will reuse the bubble wrap as well. So these are some more bits from a nail art store, and I ordered quite a few bits from this shop to make the delivery free, but everything here I think was under £1 each. So should we start with these ones? So we've got 2 little packs of gems here. These ones are this really deep ruby red, and there's a bunch of different sizes in here and also some different shapes. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a rectangle one. How close can we get? There's like a little rectangle-y one there. And then some of these are different shapes. There's a big oval there, that one's upside down. Kind of hard to see, but I really, really like the colour. It's like a really deep, glowy red. Yeah, so that's that. And then the other little packet that I've got is the same, but it's in a different colour. So these are like a iridescent clear gem. They're really, really pretty. They're a little bit smaller than I thought, but they're not, that's not a bad thing. I can still use them on my cards. So yeah, really pleased with those. Now we can open these. So this store had a lot of these, and they were all kind of split into different colours, themes. So this one, there is like a mix of neutrals in here. So you've got like your golds, your coppers, your blacks, your whites. This one's like a pink and red, and they're really, really pretty and iridescent. I don't know if you can see that well on camera. It's kind of hard to show, but they're so pretty. This is a pastel-y one, like almost like a pastel rainbow. They really catch the light really beautifully. And then the bottom one is a blue. There's different shades of blue in there. And each colour has multiple different sizes. Here's the other stack. This one we've got our whites and our blacks in here, like greys. Really nice. This one, ooh, that one's really all pinks and purples, isn't it? It's almost like more pink and red. This one's pinks and purples, again all iridescent. Then we've got a green and a blue here, really pretty. And then this last one is a different shape. They're like almond shaped in kind of pinky purple, and then like a iridescent white. This is like a traditional nail art supply packaging, and basically to open it, you just twist it to the hole that you want to get them out of, and you can do it, you know, to anywhere on the packaging. So like we've got that one open now, and I can get the gems out of there. I like that they've put these in little bags to send them to me so they don't come unravelled, and there's, you know, there was no spillages, no casualties. Very pleased with this. I think I will probably order from this seller again. I really like that these come in like smaller increments, because I mean, if you look at something like this, how long is it going to take me to use all of these up? Absolutely ages. However, with these you get far fewer, which might sound like I'm being a little bit negative, but I'm not, because that's actually good. I mean, I don't want thousands of them, because I can just use up the ones that I like. It just makes me use more when there's less things. So okay, so there were 2 in that big package, so Can you tell I was in a neon mood when I was doing this shopping? So we've got some neon gems here. These are white on the back and the pack has multiple different sizes. This was also available in, like, if you just wanted pink, you could get just pink in all the different sizes, but I really wanted to have a good selection of colours. So I got the mixed pack. It was roughly the same price. I really like that these are separated into different things. However, this doesn't look like it's resealable. I think you just have to cut it open and use it. You know, you can't seal it back up again, which is a little bit annoying, but... Oh. Okay, so we've got some die sets here. So, should we start with this one? This is a little village scene. So you've got all your little houses. There's a church there. There's some little trees. There's a snowman and a star and a little lamppost. And then, oh, there's another lamppost over there. And then you've also got your dies to cut the hills. So this is to make like a layered scene with a little village. So I think that would be really fun to use, especially like Christmas time. I know it's a long time to Christmas time, but you know, we love Christmas on this channel. This is another sort of Christmassy set. These are lanterns and also like bird houses, and then you've got squirrels and birds, and then like some branches. There's some little bows and some icicles. There's lots of little bits here, which I think most of the little pieces are icicles, aren't they? Which I think this is quite a nice touch. I think that should be really fun to play with. I don't I always find that bird boxes they usually have squirrels on them. Like squirrels are, if you live in the countryside, you're like plagued by squirrels. I think I see just as many squirrels out in my garden as I do birds. I don't even live in the countryside. Like I live in the city centre and I still see more squirrels. Anyway, that's enough about squirrels. I think this die set will be really, really fun to play with. Just make a really nice simple card with lots of snow and frost. I think that would be really lovely. Similarly, I've also got this one, which is some pine branches. I don't think I had any pine branches in my stash, so when I saw this one I was like, oh, I'll get those, and then I mean, that would be really good to go with the dice that I've just showed you, or you could use it alone. You could use it with some pine cones, or some birds, or some snowflakes. I think that would look really, really pretty. And then the last one are these. So I think you had to get these separately, but they were all on the same listing. So they are little squares. They're little square frames, and then they have these botanical motifs in the middle. So you've got like your daisy there, and then there's 2 leaf ones. And there's one more as well, but I like these 3 the best, so I just got these. The examples on the listing were really, really nice. I just thought these would be fun to play with for a nice, clean and simple card, either out of white or out of a panel that you have created with like distress inks or something. I thought that would just be really, really pretty, so I got those as well. I think that's quite a nice selection. They should be fun to use. I've got lots of new dies I need to try now, haven't I? When that happens, I can't actually show you pulling them out because they will have my address on, and I don't want to like broadcast my address, which is why I use all the tape. I'm sure you've all figured that out by now, but anyway. We've got some stencils in here. So there's this stencil, which is baubles. I thought this was really, really cute to use with blended inks, or maybe with glitter paste or something like that, embossing paste, texture paste even, could be really fun. Just to make a background, I thought this was really cute. And it was quite cheap. I think it was less than £1. And then I've also got this one, which is a snowy stencil. Now I do have a snowy stencil by Clearly Besotted, which I think is fairly similar to this, but I don't think it's the same, so I just thought I'd get this one as well. And I've got really into using stencils recently with inks, and also with some of my mixed media supplies that I got from Tonic in another haul that I posted on my channel. So they should be really, really fun to play with. Now we've got an embossing folder. So this is an embossing folder with polka dots on it. I thought it would make a really, really nice texture on a card, and I can see myself playing with that with like some ink inside of it and trying that kind of technique. I've been looking for some more kind of modern embossing folders. A lot of embossing folders that I've seen, they're like quite traditional, which is not really my style. It's nice, but it's just not my preferred style, so I really want to get some more abstract ones. So I thought this one was perfect. Got some more pearls here. So These ones are, I think these are all the same size in these bags. So we've got this like a teal colour. This is really, really nice. This is the kind of colour that me and my mum would argue if it was green or blue. What colour is it, mum? It's such a gorgeous colour. I saw it, I was like, yeah, I have to have those. And then I also got the pink as well, which I think these two colours go really, really nicely together. This is just like a baby pink. Yeah, those are really, really nice. So they had a lot more colours than this, but I said, Ali, you can't have all the colours, just pick two. So I just picked these two, which I think they were a good decision, weren't they? Ooh. Unwrap this mysterious long thing. So this is a gem pickup tool. Now I know it just looks like a magic wand, but the inside of it is wax. So basically you sharpen it like you'd sharpen a pencil, and then you use it to like pick up your little gems. Now I do have a gem pickup tool, and it does have like a waxy end, but you can kind of see my waxy end has got a bit mushed, and it's hard to like mush it back into the right shape. So I thought, always good to have a spare. And this one, the point of this is you can sharpen it as it gets blunt, so you can always make sure that it is sharp and easy to pick up little gems. So I thought, yeah, that's definitely going to come in handy. And it was very cheap, and it's really long, isn't it? So you could use this for absolutely ages. So it's kind of unwieldy, but once you've used it a bit, it wouldn't be so bad. So that's cool, that'll be handy. And then I've got another bag here of these gold enamel pearly things. Like I said, I forgot I ordered some and ordered some more, but never mind. I can always send some to a friend in Happy Mail or something. So these are pretty much the same as the other bag. I think you get a few more in here. And maybe you don't get the really, really small ones that are in the other bag. That would be the only difference, I think. There's also this sequin mix here, which is like a really nice iridescent-y sequin mix. There's some seashells in there. There's like some little stars. All kinds of different shapes. I just really like the colours in this, so yeah, that's really nice. And then the last thing are these little corduroy hearts embellishments. So let's get a few of these out. Oh, I feel like Scrap Diva 29 doing this. Who else loves Scrap Diva 29? She's like one of the reasons I started doing these hauls, so shout out to her, she's lovely. These are little corduroy heart buttons. Well, they're not buttons because they don't have the thing to sew them on, but they are embellishments. This store had quite a lot like this. I think I've ordered some more with like red gingham, but I thought these were really, really cute. And lovely to stick in the middle of a bow, use on a wreath, all kinds of things just for a little bit of dimension. They're not too chunky, so you could definitely use them on a card, no problem. There we go, so that's that order. Right, so we are down to our last package, but it's quite chunky, so... Ooh, this one is an exciting one. I think this order was about £20, so there's some good stuff in here. Let's start with this. So I've got some twine here. This is white twine with gold running through it. They had this in a bunch of different colours. They also had a silver one, but I do already have quite a lot of twine, so I just got the one. I like to use this on tags when I use tags on cards. I think tags look a bit weird when they don't have twine or ribbon on, so I do tend to use quite a lot of twine when I use tags on cards. So that is that. Also, let's open this little guy. So these are little crystal plastic snowflakes, and I just thought they were so pretty. Like, I don't know how I'm going to use them. I guess maybe on a card, but I just thought they were so nice. I got some others that are like glitter filled, a bit similar to this. They haven't come yet, they're still on the way. But I just thought these were really, really nice. So pretty. There's a couple of different ones of these. So I thought this was really, really jazzy. This really reminded me of my friend Kat. Hi Kat, if you're watching. I used to work with Kat, and I used to open my Aliexpress parcels at lunch live with her. So she was like the very first viewer of my Aliexpress hauls when they were like live action. Anyway, hi Kat. So this is pom-pom trim, and you've got all these bright coloured pom-poms on here. There's a little bead in between, and then there's like a woven pattern on the actual ribbon. So I guess you could use it either way up. I think it's meant to be used this way, but you could totally flip it over and use it that way if you wanted to. Yeah, that's really, really cute. Love that. And then there's a slightly bigger one. So there's this one. Oh, that's in a tangle. So this is another pom-pom trim, but this one's a bit more jazzy. So this time the pom-poms are held on by a little string of beads, and you've got this cool pattern here. Would you call this sort of like Aztec, Inca kind of style, sort of South American? That's super fun for a trim on something. I feel like my mum would really like this. Mum, do you like this? I like that Aliexpress sells it in quite small pieces because I don't need much when I'm making a card, you know. So should we open these other ones? So I found this seller and they were selling all of these little fabric snowflakes. Some of them fell out. There we go. In all different sizes and shapes, and I just like them all, so I bought them all. There's the gold stars down here. And they're all like little fabric pieces, and they're shimmery on one side. So I got the gold stars, and then there are the pink snowflakes. I like pink iridescent. They're really, really nice. I really like this. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, but they'll be great as embellishments on cards. Just stick them on with a little bit of glue. You could use them on a sewing project. There's plenty of ways you could use these. Most of them have a little hole in the middle. Oh, okay, no, and half of them have a little hole in the middle, so you could sew them on, put a bead on, and sew it back down. So that would be really nice. So there's the pink ones. Then there are there's 3 different blue ones. So these are the super, super small ones. And then there's the medium. These don't have a hole in the middle. And these are like more chunky. They're kind of similar size, but they're more of a chunky snowflake. And then there are 4 sizes of the white ones. So these are the really tiny ones. I hope you could see all of those okay. These are the medium, which are the similar shape, just slightly larger. Then you've got this one, which is like a chunkier shape. And then the really big ones. These, and they're all like the white iridescent that I keep going on about in this video. So yes, very pleased with those. There's a lot there, so I'm gonna have to think of something interesting to make with those. If you have any ideas, please leave them in the comments, because I can obviously use these on cards as embellishments, that's fine. But if you have any more interesting ideas for me, then please leave them in the comments. Just with anything in this haul, if you've got any more ideas that I haven't mentioned, then please leave them in the comments, not just for me, but for everybody else who watches these videos as well. Let's all inspire each other. That would be great. Oh, the power's just gone out. Well, that was unexpected. So that's everything in my haul for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Very colourful haul this time. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I do a video like this every month. Every month there's different things in it. It's always craft related stuff, so you'll always see a few dies, a few embellishments, maybe some stamps, some ribbon. So I hope you come back and join me for another one of these videos. If you want to watch more like this right now, you can watch my playlist. I'll link it up in the cards. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you back here on my channel again soon. See you later. Bye!